A little longer video today because in essence I'm going to combine two plays into one and really show you how one play can set up another play in the NFL and when coordinators like to utilize that. So we're going to go back to the New Orleans game very early. First quarter, 0-0. This was a 3rd and 7, the second drive for the Seahawks right before Mike Williams' big play. And the Seahawks come out into this formation. Okay, it was a single tight end, John Carlson, 3 wideouts, and it was rather fantastic to watch, to be honest with you. If you go back and look at this play, because they break the huddle, and Hasselbeck is just frantic all over the place. And actually, it almost looked like a kickoff cover where everybody lines up and you're trying to disguise where the guys get in their lanes. So they break the huddle, and Hasselbeck's like over here. They're in a wildcat formation. Everyone's mumble jumble, and then he gives his code word of whatever that is, explode or what have you. And they line up into this formation, a fairly standard set. They did that because they want to see what New Orleans is going to do defensively. This was a 3rd and 7, and they actually run Butler on a little hook route. You have Mike Williams on a hook. It was actually this 3rd and 7. They wanted to see, when you get into this formation, 3 rides, 1 tight end, 1 back, what New Orleans was going to do. If they were going to show their hand a little bit and play a certain look and blitz, and sure enough, they did. And they got up there and they blitzed 7, played a single safety, man-to-man across the board. And on this 3rd and 7, Hasselbeck actually hits Dion Butler for a 1st down. So that is a 3rd down conversion. They come back on 1st down, and that was the all busted up flea flicker play that went for negative yards. So they come back then, and it's 2nd and 13, and the formation should look similar to you. It's the exact formation they had on that 3rd and 7. They got to see a little bit of a New Orleans, and it doesn't mean that every time you line up that way that New Orleans was immediately going to go to this defense, but at least gave Jeremy Bates and Matt Hasselbeck a glimpse of what New Orleans could do. And you run that hook route and that hitch route, and you see the reaction of the man-to-man coverage outside, and that is what led to the Mike Williams call on 2nd and 13 after the butchered play. So this time they line up in the exact same formation, and you're going to run the little hitch route outside. You're going to block with 7 because on that 3rd down play, New Orleans brought 7. Well, guess what they did on 2nd and 13? Once again, they brought 7 guys. They left a single safety in the middle of the field who actually had some responsibility coverage-wise, either on the back or the tight end if they were to have leaked out. But they bring all 7, exactly like they did on the 3rd and 7 play. Okay, you ran the hitch earlier, so guess what you're going to do this time? The little pivot route and go. And sure enough, everything to that defense looked like it did on the 3rd down play. You get the corner to see it as he saw it earlier. You get the 7-man protection. This has been a great play for Mike Williams. How many times have you seen him body that corner up and make the play? And Mike does a brilliant job of not slowing down too much. That's another coaching point, is oftentimes you run that double move, and especially a big guy like Mike Williams at 6'6" and 240, if he breaks down and everything slows down, it's hard for him to get started again. That time, all it took was a little bit of a shoulder. That corner flies because he saw that play 2 plays prior. He comes, he bites. Matt Hasselbeck plays with great anticipation. He gets it up and down, and it was nearly an 80-yard touchdown. But really, a lot of that set up 2 plays prior, disguising the look, kind of fumbling around in the formation, lining up in it, getting the same exact look, bringing 7, bringing the blitz look, anticipating you were going to get that man coverage, and then most importantly, taking advantage of that coverage with the double move.